Welcome to the Tuesday Night Baseball Game of the Week postgame show, brought to you by the Paul Cruz Sales Agency.
Welcome back to Chris Forbes Field, where we have a final of the Pebble Hill Spartans beating the Socorro Bulldogs in impressive fashion, 11-0. I am Mondo the Monster Medina along with Ace Acosta as the Pebble Hill Spartans, like I said, beat Socorro 11-0 on a cold, windy Tuesday night here. The big story of this game is the tremendous offense by the Pebble Hill Spartans. They had Jacob Ledesma, who is I can have two dual players of the games because Jacob Ledesma had a great game for the Pebble Hills Spartans as he had 5 RBIs in this game. Very impressive. And he had those RBIs when the team needed it, when they needed to score. And matter of fact, the offense by Pebble Hills was impressive as well as they scored in every single inning except the fifth inning. You know, and we can go by the scoring. They had 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 2 in the fourth, none in the fifth, like I said, 1 in the sixth, but then they had a big seventh and final inning where they scored 4 runs. For the Bulldogs, they scored absolutely no runs at all in this game, and that's thanks to the tremendous pitching by Salvador Rocha. So I'll have dual players of the game, Sal Rocha and Jacob Ledesma. So we'll take a timeout. After the break, we'll be talking to Pebble Hills coach Nick Alvarez as the EP Sports Network post-game show continues. You're listening to EP Sports Network. Welcome back to the EP Sports Network's post-game show as we are now joined by the victorious coach of the Pebble Hills Spartans who have a victory 11-0 over the Socorro Bulldogs. He is Nick Alvarez. Coach, congratulations, first of all, on the win on a very cold and chilly game. Now, I did notice before, first of all, congratulations. That was a tremendous game. We're going to get into a couple of your players who I thought did a tremendous job. But, you know, there was a little bit of delay, you know, because of the wind. You know, how much was there any doubt that maybe you guys were thought about maybe postponing the game because of the wind?
Yes, definitely. Since 9 o'clock in the morning, we were just waiting for a text because it was really bad at our school. And the only difference that here it's turf, so we know that dirt wasn't going to be an issue with visibility. And all the way till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock when the bus picks us up, they told us it's a go, so we had to play the elements, and we're here.
And speaking of the elements, you know, I thought that your pitcher, without a doubt, Salvador Rocha, did a tremendous job, you know. I mean, pitching a complete game, you know, and also a shutout, you know, with a very explosive Socorro team there who was undefeated in district play. So that's a big victory for you all.
Right. I always call pitches, and today I told him it's your game. I mean, I don't know how cold it was. I don't know if he had the feeling with his curveball changeup. I said, you're calling the pitches. And he did an outstanding job. He had a hitter's 0-2-1-2. He didn't mess around. He just kept going right at him.
He was very aggressive, and by my count, he had at least 5 strikeouts. He might have had 6. You know, maybe one of those got behind me, but he had at least 5 strikeouts. I thought it was a tremendous job. And also, another one of your players that came up big, well, without a doubt, was Jacob Ledesma, who had 5 RBIs for you in big situations.
Jake Ledesma is outstanding. I mean, he's only DHing right now, and his defense is only getting better. I'm eager to put him in the lineup somewhere where he can not just sit on the bench and come out hitting, which is extremely difficult, just to be in the bench being cold. And then when his number's called, just come out and have 5 RBIs. That's incredible.
What does this mean for you all to beat a team like Socorro, like I said, was undefeated? I know it's early in district play, but nonetheless, for the fact that, you know, you all came here in the elements and got a shutout on the Bulldogs.
Right. We tried. I mean, it sounds cliche, but it's one game at a time.
Because you got to go back and face them back at home on Friday night.
Yeah, so it's going to be at our house, which is totally different dimensions from this field. Our field is a graveyard, so hopefully we can use that to our home field advantage because it's very difficult because it's very deep. So hopefully we can use that against them.
Coach, congratulations on the win, and go up and warm up, brother, because I know it's pretty cold down there, brother. All right.
Thank you so much for doing this for us. It's big time for El Paso High School sports. Thank you.
I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. That is Coach Nick Alvarez of the victorious Pebble Hill Spartans, who beat the Socorro Bulldogs by a score of 11-0. We will take a timeout. Ace will join us, and then we will wrap it up. Once again, the score was 11-0 in favor of Pebble Hills. You're listening to Tuesday Night Baseball on EP Sports Network.
Are you struggling generating sales on social media? Is your business stagnant in cash flow? Here's the exciting news. We here at the Paul Cruz Sales Agency have solutions to these problems. Simply visit our website at www.paulcruzsalesagency.com, fill out the simple form, and we will get back with you within 24 hours. Paul Cruz Sales Agency, where sales happen.
Welcome back to Chris Forbes Field here on the city of Socorro as the Pebble Hill Spartans shut out the Socorro Bulldogs by a score of 11-0. Mondo the Boss from Dina along with Ace Acosta as we wrap up the broadcast. Ace, your final thoughts on this very impressive game by the Pebble Hill Spartans?
Well, as we talked earlier, we wanted to see which Bulldog team was going to come out. And they had their moments, but Pebble Hills with Rocha on the mound was just, pretty much flawless this evening here.
Really
and then Ledesma just came in clutch, inning after inning.
And then the big home run by Ulloa, as well. Say that 5 times,
right? They just couldn't get over the hump on that one.
Yeah, it was an explosive game offensively for the Pebble Hill Spartans. And like we talked about with Coach Alvarez is that you really can't gloat on this one because they got to face them again on Friday, and this time it's going to be at Pebble Hills. And as Coach said in the previous segment, that it's different dimensions on the field, so different situation. That's what I love about baseball is that every single field, everybody's, it's different. It's not one field is the same.
Exactly. You gotta play it, to its advantage or disadvantage, and go from there. And great, thanks for Coach Alvarez coming up here and talking with us in the post game.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed, but when he graduated high school, he was drafted by the Yankees, but pursued a college instead. But still, just to be drafted by the Yankees, that's amazing. An honor.
That's an amazing accomplishment. So that is going to wrap it up for us. Don't forget to check out the website epsportsnetwork.com. We'll try to do another game on Friday night. More likely, it'll be girls softball, as well. So just keep it unlocked on the website epsportsnetwork.com as we will have stuff updated all the time, not only high school, but college, professional, and much, much more. So for Ace Acosta, I am Mondo the Mastrodino. Once again, the final, the Pebble Hill Spartans beat the Socorro Bulldogs by a final score of 11-0. You've been listening to Texas High School Baseball on EP Sports Network.
Thank you for listening. This has been a broadcast by the El Paso Sports Network. Follow us at www.epsportsnetwork.com.